From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, it's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Brian Bayo.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball. The Bo Sox are looking very strong so far this season.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
That one misses. Ball 2. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jeremy Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out.
batting third, second baseman Jose Altuve.
On the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
Ball down low.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And it goes just foul. Another 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Oh, diving stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Mike Burrows. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground right side. Walker steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Second.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Story.
And there's a foul ball. Story with some impressive production lately. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. The throw to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Right fielder, William Abreu.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Here's a 1-1. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That one felt good. His 14th of the year. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Altuve under it, and that ends the inning. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Diaz went deep in his most recent game. The 1-2 on the ground. Fair ball. Duran quickly gets it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Carlos Correa in the box, lays off for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
There's 1 and 2. What a play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of a 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Fastball right back to the mound. Over to first, out number 3. Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Second baseman, Marcelo
Meyer matched a homer in his last game. 1-1. Late on that fastball. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Foul ball there. That's smacked on a line to center. One away. One out, man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Roman Anthony. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 now. That's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Runners at the corners. 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Two on, 1 out. That one ripped, but foul. And a payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. 1 run is in. And it's off the Green Monster. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next to hit, Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play.
That's the ball.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position. The rest of this ball game.
2 on, 2 outs. Now a pop-up on the infield. Pena under it. And that is that. top half of the
Leading
third
off for
inning,
the
and
Astros,
stepping in for the
left fielder,
Astros,
Joey
Joey Loperfido.
Ay!
Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. Tried to hold
check.
up on the
What do you
0-2.
got?
Now a look down to third. No swing. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Outside,
Really good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ahoy!
That's a little
down.
bit low. Loperfido aboard here at first with nobody out. And he swings through that one. Grounder might be 2. The turn by Meyer at second. Their second double play in just the first 3 innings here today. So the Houston lineup turns over. Isaac Paredes now at the plate.
No.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off
So
for
stepping in
the
for
Red
Boston,
Sox,
Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ball.
Ripped to third and caught.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's going to be Carlos Narvaez. Narvaez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Hammered, base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-zip. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. In the air out towards right center. Myers in position. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
In the dirt. That one lifted to left. inning is over. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Down low.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-0. On the ground, right side. Meyer to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Right side, hard hit. Contreras takes it to the bag. Two quick outs here at the top of the fourth. And now it's Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
No.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2, down.
Two and one now. In there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One, two now. And foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Myers should have this one. One up, one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Caleb Durbin.
Up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now pitching for
The
Houston,
Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next to hit, Jarren Duran. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
And a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and he's out at second. That's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Ball 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Ball 2.
Good eye in that spot. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball left side.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. The 2-2 on the way. Ground ball right side. Contreras takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Astros, third baseman Carlos Correa.
Ball 1.
Out to short. Story whips it to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth.
For the Astros,
2 down,
center
bases
fielder
empty. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Next offering is fouled back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time.
Can't pick it up with the bare hand. The throw won't get there in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No, that's
All
too
those
high.
numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Story on the move. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second. And a foul ball.
Ball 2.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off. Right side. Fires to first in time.
Now pitching for Houston,
Spencer
number
Arrighetti
41.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Arrighetti.
Important
Up
job
next
for him to
the
do
Red
right now with that runner on
Second
third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Ground ball, Walker. He'll do it himself, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Joey Loperfido getting ready to hit, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch just misses, and an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 0-1. Here's a high chopper. Meyer. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Cam Smith.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball.
The Red Sox leading by 3, and we're the top half of the sixth. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive, and that is a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. It's through for a hit, and they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. Paredes in the box again, takes a strike.
That's a ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
Shortstop Jeremy Pena.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Just misses. Ball 1. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Hit on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. That's the 3rd out. Back in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
And a foul ball. Chases that one upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Hitter, Roman
Foul ball. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late. Eric Getty, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. This one in the air, center field. Myers on his way over. 2 down. Here's Contreras now.
For the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
And that's
No,
off
that's a ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 2.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Justin Slate. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. First offering, and it just misses. Tap foul at the plate. 1-1 now. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
This one popped up. Contreras has a beat on it. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz digs in now. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Taps softly to the right side. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman Caleb Durbin.
And first offering is fouled off.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That's the third. Correa. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Jaron Duran.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Story now. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's the third out. Back here at Fenway, we go to the eighth.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
On the ground, right side, Meyer. To first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. And next to him for Houston, Jake Myers has grounded out a couple of times.
Well, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a strike on the outside edge. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. The Astros trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ball 1, up. Ball, no.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And the Astros put down in order. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right side of the infield. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now, Marcelo Meyer.
Ball 1.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Back here in Boston and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
The designated hitter. He's not Paredes.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. That one fouled hard the other way. Here's a 1-2.
No.
Into center. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. They're down to their final strike. Altuve thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
This is pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.